Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Autocar India Quick News, your weekly updates on all the big launches, all the hot scoops and all the news in the world of automobiles. But before we begin, do remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to stay updated with all our latest uploads. Let's start up with launches this week, and first up it's the BS6 diesel version of the Honda Civic that's been launched in India. The Honda Civic has been launched with the BS6 compliant diesel engine option. The engine, the same 1.6 turbo as before, has been upgraded to the new emission norms with no changes to power and torque figures, 120 horsepower and 300 Nm of torque respectively. The Civic Diesel's BS6 fuel economy figure has dropped by 2.9 km per litre though as compared to the BS4 model and is now rated at 23.9 km per litre. The BS6 Civic Diesel is available in two trim levels, VX at 20.75 lakh rupees, which is 20,000 more than the BS4 model, and the fully loaded ZX at 22.35 lakh, price of which remains unchanged. The Renault Kwid crossed a sales milestone of 3.5 lakh units recently and also saw a rejig in the variant lineup. The Renault Kwid is available with both an 800cc and a 1-litre engine, with the latter getting a manual or AMT option. The 800cc version of the Renault Kwid is available in 4 variants with prices now higher by 2,000 rupees across the board. For the 1-litre version, Renault has now added a new entry-level variant in the form of the RXL manual, priced at 4,16,000 rupees and 4,48,000 rupees for the AMT. Prices for the other variants have gone up by up to 7,000 rupees. Toyota has also hiked the prices on a couple of its cars this week. First up, the Camry. The sedan is now more expensive by 1,14,000 rupees with a price point of 39,02,000 rupees. The other price hike is on Toyota's luxury MPV, the Vellfire, that is now priced at 83,50,000 rupees, up by a whopping 4 lakh rupees. And sticking with Toyota, the Corolla Cross has been unveiled in its production-ready form. Let's take a closer look at this crossover. The Toyota Corolla Cross is a brand new crossover that will sit below the RAV4 in Toyota's SUV lineup but above the CHR in terms of size. The Corolla Cross is unmistakably Toyota in terms of design and will be popular with buyers due to both its size and practicality, and of course the Corolla name tag that goes with it. The SUV will get a 1.8-litre petrol with or without a hybrid system mated to an automatic gearbox. While the SUV will be launched in the ASEAN and European markets soon, there is no news of the model coming to India as of now. Now, the Skoda Octavia RS is definitely a fan favorite for a lot of automotive enthusiasts, and earlier this year Skoda unveiled a plug-in hybrid version of the latest generation Octavia, and now 2 new variants join the lineup, a standard non-hybrid petrol and diesel. The petrol and diesel Octavia RS both feature a 2-litre engine respectively. The petrol makes 245 horsepower and 370 Nm of torque, similar to the one in the current gen Octavia RS 245 in India, and is available with a front-wheel drive layout only. Internationally, the petrol RS will get both a 6-speed manual and a 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox. The 2-litre diesel, on the other hand, makes 200 horsepower and 400 Nm of torque, making it the most powerful diesel Octavia ever. The diesel RS can also be optioned with all-wheel drive. Other changes as compared to the plug-in hybrid model include sportier suspension that is 15 mm lower, dynamic chassis control and a limited slip differential on the petrol model. Let's move on to 2 wheels now, and first up, Suzuki has hiked prices on its BS6 motorcycles. Suzuki has hiked prices of its Gixxer range by about 2,000 rupees across the board. This includes the standard Gixxer and the Gixxer SF along with the Gixxer 250 and the Gixxer SF 250 range as seen here. The Suzuki Intruder, the company's contender in the 150 to 160cc cruiser motorcycle space, will now be dearer by 2,141 rupees and now cost 1,22,000 rupees ex-showroom. Benelli has just launched its first BS6 compliant motorcycle in the form of the updated Imperiale 400. With the base price tag of 1,99,000 rupees, the BS6 Imperiale 400 is 20,000 rupees more expensive than its predecessor. The bike is also available in 2 colors, black or red, priced at 2,11,000 rupees. The new Imperiale 400 is essentially powered by the same 374cc single-cylinder fuel-injected engine as the BS4 model and continues to make 21 horsepower and 29 Nm of torque. And continuing with that BS6 theme, Honda has launched the BS6 version of its XBlade motorcycle in India. The Honda XBlade BS6 is available in 2 variants with prices starting at 1,06,000 rupees. The bike is now powered by a 162.7cc single-cylinder fuel-injected engine that was introduced on the Unicorn. On the XBlade, it produces peak power figures of 13.86 horsepower and a torque figure of 14.7 Newton meters. In comparison to the BS4 model, peak power remains the same, but peak torque has increased slightly and comes earlier in the rev range. And now for the eye candy of the week, here is the brand new Lamborghini CN Roadster. Lambo has chopped the roof off its ultra-rare Cian, making the CN Roadster the most powerful open-top car available in the world today. The new CN Roadster will continue to get the same outlandish styling as a regular car, but with updates around the engine cover area that now feature a set of buttresses starting from behind the driver and passenger seat. The CN Roadster gets the same 6.5-litre V12 from the Aventador SVJ and puts out a total of 820 horsepower, 785 from the engine and 35 from the 48-volt electric motor that is integrated into the gearbox. All this power gets the CN Roadster from 0 to 100 in just 2.9 seconds. And that's all the time we have for you this week. As always, do remember, leave your opinions in the comments section below and tell us what you thought of all the new cars and bikes that were launched this week, and of course that stunning Lamborghini Sian Roadster. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.